Oh god, it's all echoey and stuff.
Books. Yep. YT Studio. Photography folder. 3 apps. Utilities folder. 4 apps. Photography. Social. Internet. Utilities.
Okay, I didn't know this was gonna happen. Crap. Well, guess I can't do much about it. That's what you're gonna have to deal with. So, hello everyone, this is Nods, and this video is something that I was just now thinking of doing. The video itself came to mind when I listened to a live stream from Liam Irvin, who, as some of you may know, is the author of lworks.net. I sometimes listen to his live streams, and I'm scrolling through my recommendations on YouTube, and I see it. And this is what happened, I think it was yesterday. And then I was really interested about this thing, and I've heard of it before. I mean, it was on the Audio Games forum, and it was on Applevis as well. Speaking of which, that should be the easiest way you can get the game from, because just searching for the app on the App Store is not going to work as well as you may think it would. So Applevis is one of the easiest ways you can do it. You search for iOS app directory, and one of the first results, I mean from when I'm recording this video, is probably going to be this one. It is a paid app. Now this is the problem. The game got released, and a few copies, I'm not sure how many, got sold for $1.99. And then I looked at the description, and when I purchased it, it was $2.99, and it said 1,000 copies of this will be sold for $2.99. Unfortunately, after that, the price will go up to its normal price, which is what it's going to sell for most of the time, which is $7.99. And to be quite honest, I'm not sure if you really should pay that much for this type of game. I really wanted to get it because I wanted to know how good I would be at it. And turns out I am pretty okay. And I like it a lot. But paying $8 for this, I don't know about that. If you can get it while it still lasts, and while it's at $3, which I'm going to check after I get this video uploaded, then you really should. It's a really fun game, and this is what I'm going to get into in just a minute. In fact, you know what? Let's just get into it anyway. I'm going to talk about the setup for a minute, because this is the first time I've ever done this, recording my iPhone directly in stereo. And the thing that makes this possible, which is the weirdest thing of all, is my Yamaha PSR E453. Yep, it seems really weird, but that's what's making everything work, because I have nothing that has a microphone port, nothing that I can connect an audio cable to, except for this. And it works. I mean, it doesn't work as well. I'm not sure how much echo and stuff we're going to get out of this, because I'm pretty sure this is going on, and in the actual recording, you're going to have a lot of reverb. But besides that, you know, just listening to your phone in this convoluted way, like, listen to this. I have this connected to my audio cable, which goes through my PSR E453, which puts the sound into its speakers, but that gets muted because the volume knob is turned down. And instead, it inputs that into USB, which then goes into an input on my Mac, and then I had to find a way so that it could record the keyboard output, which is my phone, as well as the microphone, which is another input, so both inputs at the same time. And that got a little screwed up, all these devices and stuff going on, but I got it to work somehow. And that's what I'm sticking with. That's the easiest way I can do it. I mean, there should be an easier way. I mean, I could have always just put my phone through QuickTime and done it that way, but the problem with that is it's laggy. And with an audio game, it's not the best thing, you know what I mean? So I'm going to release my microphone a little bit. It's going to be a lot quieter now, but I think you can still hear me through here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to launch this app, and we're going to talk about some of the menu options, and then we'll play the tutorial, and then I'll show you what it's like to play the game and have a little bit of fun while doing so. So let's get started.
Feer. Double tap to open.
So the app is called Feer. I'm not sure if this is actually linked to the post I saw a while back when someone said that audio defense is coming back, because it's a little bit like that, although not very much. So let's open
Settings.
it.
Double tap to Feer. Double landscape. Home button to the right. Feer. Possible text. Statistics. In total. Upgrades. Options. In total.
God.
Play. Statistics. Button. Double tap to select.
Okay, so this is, I'm guessing it's a Unity game, but I'm not sure. I mean, that's what it sounds like to me. There's options on the right side of the screen if you're holding it landscape home button to the right, as it just now said. The rest of the screen is covered up by the main menu, which is also your quest list, and we're going to get into that in just a minute. So first, I'm going to not do
18. Landscape. Home button to the right.
Just
button.
a minute. Real
Double
quick.
tap to select. Possible button.
So
Double tap to select. You have statistics.
there's
button.
statistics.
Double tap to select. High score. Statistics.
There's
High score.
high score.
Button. Upgrades.
Upgrades.
Options.
Options.
Button. Play.
And
Button.
play.
Double tap to
So,
select.
what do we do first?
Options. High score.
I'm going to get
Button.
into the high score
Double tap to select.
and settings, statistics at the very end.
Upgrades. Button.
Upgrades, I'm going
Double
to
tap
take
to
a look
select.
at when we've played one game. So first
Options.
let's take a look at
Button.
options.
Help.
In this screen there's 3 tabs. There's the
Settings. Button.
settings,
Double tap to select. Privacy. Terms of use.
there's
button.
that,
Help.
there's
Disable.
the help,
Button.
which is disabled
Double tap
because
to
we're
select.
on it.
Contact.
There's the
Button.
contact button,
Double tap to select.
and on the very bottom right
Contact. Back to main menu.
is the back to
Button.
main menu button.
Double tap to select.
You can also do this by swiping left and right. I'm just exploring by touch because it's just a little bit easier to focus on the right side of the screen, going vertically instead of swiping left and right. Just like Crafting Kingdom, if anyone remembers that game, you can go up and down. You can flick up and down, and that goes by, well, what seems like headings, but they're not actually headings. Let me take a quick look at the settings here, and I'll try to explain some of the things, and then we'll play the tutorial.
You have 1,495 lives.
Oh, and that's something that's always displayed
Privacy.
on
Terms.
the top
Settings.
of your screen.
Button.
So let's click
Double
Settings
tap.
tab.
Settings. Language. German. Not selected. English. Selected. Toggle.
So there's either German or English languages. I'm guessing the developer is German.
Swipe direction. Left, right, reverse. Not selected. More information. Up, down, reverse. Not selected. More information.
If you click
Button.
on more information,
Double tap to
it
select.
will tell you.
Ring gameplay. You can jump by swiping up, unslide by swiping down. With up, down, reverse, you can reverse this control.
That is a little bit of a hint to what up and down does, as we'll see in just a minute.
Okay. But more
I'm
information.
not exactly sure
Button.
what this is used for.
Double tap to
Maybe
select.
you're using it in, I don't know, landscape home button to the left, if you really like that configuration a lot more or something.
Sound. Here in center lane. Not selected. Toggle.
I'm
Double
gonna
tap to change.
let
More
the game
information.
explain what
Button.
this is.
If here in center lane is selected, ring gameplay, you can hear your footsteps always on the center lane. If not selected, you hear your steps according to the lane you are currently on, left, right, or in the center.
So that's what I like the most, because I like to know which lane I'm on. The problem with this is it feels a little bit off-center sometimes just because of the way it works. It's not consistent. Like, the way it is I think what it should be is you either have yourself always in the center and stuff either to the left or right of you, or you have it so that it will tell you which lane you're on by, you're either on left or right. But then the things that you're supposed to collect or avoid and stuff should be in the position that the lane is in instead of relative to you, which is a problem that I mostly notice when I'm avoiding something from the center. And so when I'm avoiding something with center, I switch to a side lane, and when I'm switching, when I'm on that side lane, I'm not sure if something to the opposite direction of which lane I'm on is 1 lane or 2 lanes away, which means can I go back to the center lane now, or do I have to stay on the side lane and wait? That's a little bit of a thing, a little bit of a something that I may want to mention, but it's not a game-breaking thing. You can get used to it.
Okay.
So it's click
More
OK.
information. Vibration. Selected. Toggle. Back to main menu.
I'm
Button.
not sure what vibration
Double
is
tap to
used
select.
for. I don't think it ever told me any of this. I'm not
Contact
sure.
help. Button.
So it's
Help.
click help, and let's
Tutorial. Replay. Button.
let's play the tutorial,
Double tap to select.
and we'll see what this game is about.
You can skip the tutorial by tapping in the upper left corner or by double tapping with 2 fingers on the screen.
The world with zombies is an unpleasant place to live in. The woods are lifeless, no birds are singing. The only sounds are the roaring and salivating noises of your enemies that try to kill you. The pale moonlight shines on abandoned cities that slowly devastate. Only the fairies are left. You are among the only humans to help them. They carry the inner light. So collect as many of them to change this world into a better place. Do you hear the fairy? To collect her inner light, just keep running till you reach her.
Like this.
Very good.
I did nothing.
But the fairies come in 3 different lanes. Another fairy is on your left. Swipe to the left to collect her.
See? Now
Very
you're on
good.
the left.
Now some more of them. Swipe and change lanes to collect all the inner lights.
Now. See how it didn't change positions? Only when I was at the very right. Now I'm in the center. Got this one.
Excellent. All the lights you collected will be stored.
Oh no.
Oh no. The zombies woke up. They wanted to kill you, so change lanes before getting hit.
Like that.
Great, you made it. But there are more of them. Try to avoid them.
I usually stick to the center lane. If it's possible, I usually stick to the center lane.
You made big steps ahead. The
Oh.
zombies you woke up are crawling out of their graves, trying to grasp your feet. See their hands? They are all over. So jump over them to save your life.
Now they don't tell you, but you swipe up for this.
Good guess. Jumping is to swipe up. Try some more to be perfect.
Now, it really doesn't matter when you jump, so you can swipe whenever you want, and especially, you really should jump a lot earlier than you think,
Well done.
because in the later parts of the game...
Ravens have joined
Oh, God.
forces with the zombies. Bad luck, as they will pick your eyes.
You swipe down to slide.
You are onto this. I knew it. Some more.
So in the later parts of the game, everything gets really quick, really fast, and you need to slide and jump a lot quicker than you think.
Perfect. I think you are now ready to go on without my help. But be aware. The zombies fight back and it is a long way to run. But save the fairy lights or we all run blind. Good luck.
Help.
So yeah. At this point, it should have started a normal game if this is your first time playing. But instead, we're back in the main menu. I like that there's this drone noise. It makes you feel a lot more atmospheric than if it would just be silent. Okay, so now that we know how the game works, let's
Contact.
go back.
Button. Contact. Help. Privacy settings. You have 1000. Your high score is 27. Help. Disabled.
I really shouldn't
Button. Double tap
have done
to
that,
back to main
but
menu.
we'll get to that
Button.
in a minute.
Main menu. Mission level 13.
Okay, so I'm not going to do any of this yet. I'm just going to play a game, and I don't think you can replay the power-up descriptions, but there are power-ups, and I'll get to that, and I'll pause the game whenever whenever it's necessary.
Play.
So
Button.
I'm going to play a game,
Double tap to select.
and then I'll talk about what the power-ups are. We'll get into what the upgrades is, and then finally, well, I can't exactly avoid this, so we need to get into what these mission level things are. So let's play a game. I'm on the center lane and I'm just running forward. First thing we encounter is a ferry. We get its light, we avoid a zombie. There's one on the left now. There's one in the middle, so I go to the right. And a ferry is on the right lane, and I'm going to go to the left because there's a ferry over here, and I'm going to wait because I'm not sure which lane this was in, and I'm going to go to the center lane, avoid these two zombies, and jump over this thing. Now, even now, you're noticing that it's a little faster than it usually is. I'm going to slide. One tactic that I do, very often in fact, is when I have something to jump over or slide, and when I'm not in the center lane, I usually use that... Oh, what the hell? Okay.
Save me.
I'm going to get into that in just a minute. So, let me try and explain this. One tactic that I do very often is, if there's a jump or a slide, I mean the hands or the ravens, you're basically open to go back to the center lane, because there's nothing in there. Usually, if there's two things, it's either two zombies or two fairies. There can't be more jumps or ravens in sequential order. So, that means you have a little bit of time to go back to the center lane whenever possible. And that's something that is quite important, because you want to get as many of the lights and avoid as many of the zombies as possible. Especially the zombies, because you never know when they're going to kill you, right? This game was really short-lived. Now this prompt only appears when you have over 500 lights.
For 500 lights, the ferry save your life. You have 1,495 lights.
That's how many you started with. And you don't get your bonus of collecting any of the lights until you say no to this. And, well, I don't think I want to do that, so I'm just going to click no, and then we'll get to what this mission thing is.
For 500 lights, no. But you have scored 5,512 points this run. You have collected 80 lights this run. Share your results. Button.
So I've gotten
Double tap to select.
80 lights, which is pretty bad in my opinion.
Next. Button.
So let's click the next
You have
button.
1,500. Next. But mission level 13. Quest 1 survived 75 zombies in total. Progressed. Only 64 left. Quest 2 jumped 10 times in a single run. 10 left. Quest 3 collect 200 lights in total. Progressed. Only 120 left. Play again. Button.
Okay.
Double tap to select.
So, as you heard there, I wasn't swiping at all. That was automatically going through your list of quests. There's always 3 quests, and I'm not sure if after a certain point they're randomly generated or not, but they're usually sorted by type, either in a single run, which means you don't progress at all if you don't meet the goal, or in total, which, as you heard, progresses with a certain amount every time you do the action. So you have to jump 10 times in a single run, which means avoid... Well, I'm not sure if you can spam jump and it will count, but I'm not doing that because I just think it's stupid. So I'm gonna try and play a few more games, try to do it without commentary this time, and see if I can do a lot better and show off some of the power-ups, and that's when I'm gonna pause. So let's play one more game, and then I'm gonna get into what the upgrade screen is, because I really should do that now, but I'm not gonna do it yet. So let's click play and
Play again.
oh, before I forget, there's this one common issue.
Game paused. Mission level 13.
There's this one common issue that a lot of people have asked about, and this is something you really should be careful of, because you may lose a lot of lights. With the quest things, you can actually skip them for a certain amount of lights, and it depends on how much is left. But if you skip it, you know, you can advance to the next level by paying instead of actually completing what it tells you to do. So the problem with this is when you click play, you need to be sure you click play on the bottom right of the screen. You actually double tap on the bottom right of the screen, because if not, it may activate one of the skip quest buttons without you knowing it. And that's not happened to me yet, but it may happen at some point if I don't forget. So this is something that you really should not forget ever. It's really, really important. So let's resume the game and actually start doing things. This is what happens when you click
Double tap to
resume.
select.
1, 2, 3, go. That sounds gross. Here's a power-up. So what this power-up does is it doubles the amount of lights that you get from fairies. So in just a minute, like 1, 2. See? You get 2 of them instead of just 1. And that is really cool. You can usually get up to like 2 or 3, maybe a lot more if you're really lucky, double lights. Although, well, we'll get to that in a minute. And that's my second light. Unfortunately, I only got 2, it seems. It's gonna end in a minute. Yep, like that. So it's going a little faster now. Not by much. What the hell? What
Save me.
the hell? Okay, I really should be
Save me.
focusing.
No. Button.
What the hell?
You have scored 6,799 points this run. You have collected
That
70 lives.
sucks.
Next. Button. Mission level 13. Quest 1 survive 75 zombies in total. Progressed. Only 48 left. Quest 2 jump 10 times in a single run. 10 left. Quest 3 collect 200 lives in total. Progressed. Only 50 left. Play again. Button.
Okay.
Double tap to select.
Okay, let's go into the upgrades thing and show you what that is.
Back to main menu. Play again.
No! I didn't mean to click on... Sometimes that happens, that's for sure. You focus on the back to main menu button and then it just swipes down. So, that's a little weird. So I'm gonna try to play a full game now. And I really should pause, so I'm gonna actually pause now instead of trying to explain things while the game's going, because this panning takes a lot to get used to. Power up time. No, it's a double light thing, so nothing new yet. That's my second light. Not bad. Jump. Third light. 1, 2. Nothing to avoid yet. Jump. Oh, there we go. After a while, switch back, if there's no danger. Of course, jump. And there's the light double gone. Right when there's a lot more lights. Oh, power up time. Okay.
Game
So
paused.
what
Mission level
this
13.
is a shield, and that's what it what you think it is. It just protects you from things. Although if it protects you once, it goes away. So yeah, and the real thing you hear is it raising itself when there's danger somewhere near. So when you're past a zombie, it goes real, or when you're supposed to jump or duck, it goes real.
Play.
I mean slide,
Button.
sorry. 2, 3, 4. Like that. Ew. Oh, god. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Crap.
Save me.
Wow. I can't believe I'm this bad right now.
Save me. No. But you have scored 11,037 points this run. You have collected 110 lives this run. Share your results. Next.
Okay,
Button.
so I should be
Double tap to
okay
select.
with the getting 200 lights thing. By
Mission
now.
level 13. Quest 1 survive 75 zombies in total. Progressed. Only 24 left. Quest 2 jump 10 times in a single run. 10 left. Quest 3 collect 200 lives in total. Completed. Play again.
There we go.
Button. Double tap to select.
So let's do the upgrade thing, because I really should do that now.
Quest 3 play back to main menu. Main menu. Mission level 30. Get high score. Upgrades. Upgrades. Power-ups.
Okay, so in this screen, there's two other power-ups that we haven't gotten to talk about yet. There's the light dobro, there's the shield, and there's two more. And you can upgrade these for a certain amount of lights. They all start at 1500. So what I want to do is max them out, of course, because that's what someone wants to do, you know, it's ambitions.
Increase the value of the power-ups found on the road. Boost. Level 2 of 5. Up shield. Level 2 of 5. Up light doubler. Level 2 of 5. Up weapon. Level 1 of 5. Shooting power will last longer.
So basically all these do is just extend the time for how long you can use the power-up. And this is the only one I haven't bought yet, to increase to level 2. The boost is basically an invincibility thing. Like you boost at a really, really huge speed. You can barely control yourself. You can't jump or duck. You can change lanes. You can try, but you will never catch anything that's in another lane. Don't even try. So you just wait for it to finish and then hope that you're not in a huge mess by the end of it. That's basically what I've gotten out of it. So let's upgrade the weapon, which is the other thing. You can shoot zombies that are in your lane, which is pretty cool. Although, you know, I'm not sure if it gives you any benefit at all.
Upgrade light doubler weapon. Upgrade weapon for 1,500
Maybe
lives.
at some point
Button.
it's going to
Double
be
tap
a
to select.
quest objective or something, so let's upgrade this.
Weapon upgraded to level 2.
So now I have everything at level 2.
Back to main menu. Button. Main menu. Play. Button.
And
Double tap to select.
now I'm going to play a few more games, see if I can do any better, and hopefully complete this mission, and then we'll see what mission 14 is like.
Play.
Not sure why it says it twice. I like the little musical thing for the fairies. Sounds pretty cool. I think there's a little bit of lag in here, that's why I can't play as well. I'm not sure. Oh god. Power up. Light doubler. Yay. That's my favorite power up, by the way. What was that? Which lane was that? I don't even know. Well, it must have been the right. I can't even keep track of how many lights we got in there. And it's not done yet. Oh, it just now. Oh, crap, I shouldn't have swiped.
You have scored 12,259 points this run. You have collected 200 likes this run. Share your results.
I swear, I
Button.
don't get why
tap to
I'm
select.
so bad at this right now. It used to be a lot better. As you heard in my attempt to try to cover up what my high score now is, which is about 27,000 something.
Next, you have 455 likes.
Oh, and the save me
Next.
thing doesn't
Button.
exist anymore
Double tap to
because
select.
it cost 500, so it doesn't appear
Mission level
anymore.
13. Quest 1 survived 75 zombies in total. Progressed. Only 3 left. Quest 2 jump 10 times in a single run. 10 left. Quest 3
Oh
collect
god,
200 likes in total.
that one's gonna be
Completed.
hard.
Play again. Button. Double
And
tap
no,
to select.
I'm not cheesing it. I said it before, I'm not cheesing this one.
Play again.
So, I'm not skipping it, and I'm not jumping randomly for no reason. I'm actually gonna legitimately jump over things when I should jump over them. Maybe it's because there's too many cables connected to my phone or something. That's what feels a little weird. Oh, it's shield. I like that. Woo! There we go, I just jumped and went to the left at the same time as you heard me doing that. Woo! Wait, I'm confused now. Never mind. Okay. Shield's gone. This is where it gets hard. Wow. I don't have anything to avoid. Oh, I can shoot things now. That was me trying to shoot the raven. That was me actually shooting a zombie. No! What? God.
You have scored 13,130 points this run. You have collected 90 likes this run. Share your results. Next. Button.
Jumping 10
Double tap to
times
select.
is basically impossible. At least that's what I'm guessing. With this configuration it is.
Mission level 13. Quest 1 survived 75 zombies in total.
That should be
Completed.
correct.
Quest 2 jump 10 times in a single run.
Yeah, there we go.
10 left. Quest 3 collect 200 likes in total.
Yeah.
Completed. Play again. Button. Double tap to
Is
select.
there seriously some kind of lag involved? Is it actually lagging right now? Because it kind of feels like it. Wish there would be some way for me to find out. What would be the easiest way of doing that? Let's see. By...
Home. Portrait. Feer. 1840.
No.
1848. Voiceover off.
I'm gonna... Wait till it clicks, and I'm going to... Yep. That is quite laggy. There's about 100 milliseconds of lag, which, come to think of it, wouldn't be much less than if I were to just be monitoring the input of my microphone and the keyboard through my phone. Okay, not my phone, my HP computer. Because, the one reason why I went for the Mac was because I thought that the input lag would be less. But I guess it's not. And I guess that 100 milliseconds really does count.
YouTube
Well,
screen curtain.
Guess I can't do much about that.
App
Let's
switcher. Feer active.
try a
Swipe up
few
with
more
3 fingers
times,
to close
and
the
then
app.
I'll pause the
Play again,
recording if I
landscape.
really can't
Play again.
do this.
Button.
Try to
Double
keep
tap to
track
select.
of how
Play
many
again.
I can jump.
Button.
You can also pause and check the status of requests that way. Wow. Power up. Quite early. Oh, why didn't I change lanes yet? Stupid. Jump 1. I couldn't even use it at all. Jump 2. Jump 3. Oh wow. That's cool. I like that. Jump 4. Yes. Keep going. Come on. Oh god, it's getting harder. Wow. Oh god, this is where it gets really hard. I missed it. I missed the light. 5. I think. Whoa. Whoa! And that swipe didn't count.
Save me.
See, I guess this must have been a rough approximation as to how many times I can jump if I don't get really lucky. I can jump about 5 times before... This is probably the best score I've gotten so far. The problem is the lag not counting for turning at the right points, you know what I mean? Like changing lanes
No.
too
Button.
late.
You have scored 12,714 points this run. You have collected
Probably the most
140
I've
likes this
gotten,
run. Share your
I
results.
think.
Button.
Maybe a little
Double tap to select.
bit less.
Next. Mission level 13. Quest 1 survive
So
75
there's
zombies in
no
total.
way
Completed.
I would
Quest 2 jump 10 times in a single run. 10 left.
Yeah, no.
Quest 3 collect 200 lights in total. Complete. Play again. Back. Play again.
So let's do
Button.
this about 2 more
Double tap to
times.
select.
2 more times when I get up to this level, when I can actually sometimes even miss a light or a power-up. I mean, granted, yes, I do that in the, like, normally without using this really setup either. I mean, I do it in that way too, as well, you know what I mean? But I don't think I would do it as much, or as early. Power up. Shooty thing. A lot of lights, always good. I don't think I had to jump yet. Ow. Sounds weird. What? I jumped! I swear I jumped. What the hell?
Save me.
See, I think the noise was not apparent to me until way too late.
Save me.
So, I don't think that counts.
No. For 500 lights. No.
That
Button.
was
You have scored
really
5,109 points this run.
Really
You have
bad
collected
run.
50 lights this run. Share your results. Button. Next. Mission level 13. Quest 1 survive 75 zombies in total.
I'm not
Completed.
even gonna listen
Quest 2
to
jump
it,
10 times in a
because I
single
haven't
run.
even jumped at
10 left.
all.
Play again. Back to
I
main
mean,
menu. Play
I
again.
tried to
Button.
jump that one time, but it
Double tap
didn't
to
work.
select.
So, I'm gonna get 10,000 points at least. I want to, at least. That's what I mean. Another power-up way too early. Wow. Oh god, this is the boost one. I'm doing nothing. And now I'm back. Oh, another power-up. Way too early. And it's a shooty thing. I mean, yes, I could shoot things, but... just want to be a little bit more on the defensive side. Jump 1. Jump 2, and this one actually counted. Good. Oh god, I really shouldn't have done that. I think that counts. I don't like doing that. If I only jump 9 of them and that 10th one actually counts, I'll be seriously... You know, I just don't like doing that. 3. Power up. Light collector. Yay. Oh, I didn't even see that was on the left. What the hell? Four. Whoa, that was close. Oh my god, oh my god! By the way, there are edge nodes. Oh. When there's 2 of them in like lines, that's the hardest part. How many lights do I have?
For 500 lights, the fairies save your life. You have 735 lights.
Plus the amount that I get from this run.
No. But you have scored 15,899 points this run. You have collected 220 lights this run.
Wow.
Share your results.
That is the best I've done, I think.
Double tap to select. Next. Mission level 13. Quest 1 serve back to main. You have 900 back.
How
Quest
much
3 complete.
does it...
Quest 3 collect 200 lights. Skip Quest 2 for 900 lights. Button.
900. That
Double
is
tap to select.
something I'm not willing to spend. There is no way I'm spending that. And I don't like skipping quests anyway. One funny story, and I know this is a spoiler, but this is one I just have to share with you guys. One of the quests at a certain level was to skip a quest. And I'm like, what's the easiest way I can do that? And I'm pretty sure the reason why they've added this other quest in was for you to just think normally and do this, which is to switch lanes 100 times in total. And what that would mean is I would get, like, I played a few games, and at the very end I counted how many I had left. I died right when I had 2 switch lanes left, and I bought the skip quest for 15 lights, which is why I have a number that ends in 5 instead of a number that ends in 0, which you don't get very often because the fairies give you 10 lights each. So that's the reason why I have 5 at the end of my light number. And that's the reason why when we get into the stats menu, why you see lights spent is also multiple of 5. So yes, I bought the skip quest for 15 lights instead of something like ridiculously high, like 700 or 800 lights. And that is pretty cool. I liked how the amount decreased, especially when there's the in total part of it, and when you can play, you know, it really doesn't make sense to skip a quest that is in a single run, because you don't really get any progression from it. You either do it or you don't do it. So you actually have to skip it fully, which is, you know, I don't like doing that. So let's play one more game of 10,000 at least, and then I'm gonna go into the upgrades, and maybe I'll add a separate recording or something of me trying to do level 14 or some other thing with different quests. And
Play again.
let's do this.
Double tap to select.
Also, I'm not sure why it clicks twice. I hope that's not a bug. You freaking give me something to jump over already. That's not what I asked for. Do it now. I said now. Never mind. Boost time! Jump 1. Whoa. Jump 2. Power up. Shooty thing. I tapped! I freaking tapped the screen!
Save me.
No.
No. Button. You have scored 15,847
Whoa.
points this run. You have collected 170 likes this run.
Not
Share your
bad.
results. Button.
I mean, it's not
Double tap to select.
220, but, you know, it's okay, I guess. And I could only jump like twice, if I remember correctly.
Button. Mission level 13. Quest 1. Survive 75 zombies in total. Play again. Button.
Yeah.
Mission level 13. Back to main
It's
menu.
hard.
Button. Double tap to select. Main menu. Statistics.
So, now
Button.
it's time for me
Double tap to select.
to look at the statistics page and show you what my best results have been so far, which is definitely not in these games because of the lag. But it is in the totals, I guess.
Statistics.
So, let's flick through this page and see what we have.
Highest single achievement. Highest score. 27,552. Lives collected. 360.
Now, keep in mind, this is not one single game. It could be that I would have gotten really, really bad scores, but got a lot more lights. You know what I mean. And the same with a lot of these other things. So it's not in the same game that I got all these. It's just collectively what's been the highest so far.
Longest run. 1,966. Zombies survived. 68. Jumped over hands. 14. Ravens avoided. 19. Powers collected. 4. Zombies killed. 5. Total achievements.
This is where the total is.
Lives collected. 7,640. Running distance. 47,565. Games played. 46.
Wow. Can't believe I've been playing this game for 46 times.
Lives spent. 6,515.
Okay, let's break that down. So there's been 6,000 because 1,500 times 4 for all the power-ups at level 2. And it's going to take me another huge amount for them to reach level 3. That's 12,000. And And then there's one 500, which I'm going to let you figure out if you ever decide to get the game. And there's the 15 I showed earlier and that I told you about with the skipping quests.
Zombies survived, 1,523. Jumped over hens, 280. Ravens avoided, 296.
Why is that a lot more than jumping over hands? That's weird.
Power-ups collected, 82. Zombies killed, 37.
Wow.
Died. By zombies, 36. By hens, 7. By ravens, 4. Power-ups. Collected boosts, 20. Collected shields, 14. Collected light doublers, 19. Collected weapons, 29.
I'm not sure if any of these have a higher encounter rate, or is it just that it's just, I don't know, it's random. Like, why is the Raven encounters a lot more than the jumping over hands encounters, as well as why do I get more weapons than anything else? And shields, why are the shields the most unlikely thing to encounter? Like, that's just
missions.
Weird.
Completed missions, 12. Completed quests, 38. Skipped quests, 1.
So that's the one quest I skipped.
Back to main menu. Button.
So,
Double tap to
yeah.
select. Main menu, mission level 13.
And if you get a high enough score, you will be asked to enter your name on the website. And when you do that, it will then give you a ranking of how well you do in the overall leaderboard. And I'm at somewhere in the 50th position or something. Let me take a look.
Get a score. Quest. High score. Button. Loading. High scoreboard. Compete with the best. 35th place. 26th place. 40. 50th place. 24,510 points. Level 20. Shadow Tiger 1990.
Now, the problem is the level that it shows on the names are the levels that the players are currently on, instead of the level that the score was made on, which means you can't divide that by a certain level and expect it to be a whole number and figure out what that score would have been if it wouldn't have been multiplied by a certain number. Because remember, when you go up to, for example, when you play for the first time and you get your quest done, your score will multiply by 2, and then after that it will multiply by 3, and it'll just keep going. And after a while, I'm guessing the quests will be random, and they'll just keep multiplying, and that's why you get like not millions, but like hundreds of thousands of points in the first few parts of the leaderboard. So let me scroll backwards.
49th place, 24,719 points, level 20. Webboy 42. 48th place, 24,836 points, level 21. Malia. 47th place, 25,069 points, level 14. Soft Hopsinger.
Wow, that's pretty good.
46th place, 26,125 points, level 11. Arcandians.
Now that is probably the score, the level that I was on. Maybe I was on level 11.
45th place, 27,468 points, level 16. Blind Confucius. 44th place, 27,552 points, level 13. Silly 22.
Yeah, that's me.
44th place, 27,552 points, below friends.
There's
Button.
also a friends
Double
button,
tap to
so you
select.
can like add friends and compete with them instead of just using the global leaderboard. It's like Game Center, except it's not integrated with Game Center, so yeah.
Global. Disabled. Friends. Back to main menu. Main menu. Mission level 13.
So yeah, that's basically what this game is about and what you can do with it, and I think it's really fun. It's a little thing you can play when you're bored, and the thing with the missions, that it just makes it a lot more like you want to play it because you want to see how far you can get, you want to see how high you can get your things, and it's so like it's like I don't remember the name of it. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Never mind. I was just thinking of some example that would fit into this description, like an endless game that doesn't have an end, that's quite challenging, but it's quite fun too. I don't know, like Super Decout. Actually, come to think of it, that's an endless game, isn't it? I mean, it's challenging, that's true, and you have a little bit of strategy. I mean, not everyone plays the same way, but, endless games are quite fun. And the endless runner genre must have been really popular with games back in the cider world, so... And I'm not sure how many of these we've had. I mean, we've had stuff like Psychopath, which is kind of like Lane Splitter, for anyone who knows what that is, although I don't know what it is myself. I just heard of it. But there's games like that. I can't think of the top of my head. There used to be a certain game. There's gotta be certain games that do this kind of thing, where you avoid things and collect other things. I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, so this game is really fun, and if you can still get it for $2.99, then get it. Or at least, it's been good that you've listened to this thing the whole way through, if anyone actually decides to listen to it. So, with that, I have absolutely no idea when my next video is gonna happen, when it's gonna be put up. I don't know what it's gonna be about. I don't know anything. But I just wanted to put this one up because it's quite urgent. I want people to get the game before it ups its price to $7.99. So, it's been fun, and I'm gonna actually try to improve this and actually jump over 10 things, because you've seen me jump over like 5 in the game, but my high score, I've gotten like, 14 if I remember correctly. So I have shown that it's physically possible for me to do this, so why not? So with that, I'll see you in some other time. Goodbye for now.